Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kristen, and today I'm ready to give you my November TBR list. So let's get started. Okay, so I've been sticking with just 4 books per month on my TBR here lately because of work and craziness and all of that. But since November has a week off for me for Thanksgiving break, and I'm staying in town to get some things done for our move, I am going to put 5 on my list and be optimistic. Right now there are so many I want to read, and it's really hard to choose which ones to read next. So this could change, I guess, just because there are like a lot on my list. I have 3 new books coming, plus the book of the month will be coming soon, and I don't know what that is yet, and so who knows, but I'm gonna put 5 on here, 5 that I have really been looking forward to and hope that I get to them this month. So yes, first on that list is Throne of Glass, and I am super excited to dive into this series. I did read the novellas. I read them first because I just kind of looked around, and a lot of people were saying, go ahead, read that one first. And so that's the Assassin's Blade is the prequel novellas. So I really enjoyed those. I really like the main character in this story, so I am looking forward to seeing where it goes from where the novellas ended. So this book is a Sarah J. Maas, and the main character, Selena, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but she has been groomed to be an assassin her whole life pretty much, and she was the best assassin in this city and was known as like the city's assassin. And at the start of this book, she is a prisoner, and she is going up in this competition contest to become the king's assassin. If she defeats 23 killers, thieves, and warriors in a competition, she'll be released from prison to serve as the king's champion. So I already have full faith in this character because I am invested in her through the novellas. But this is, I think, a really interesting storyline, and not something I normally would pick up, I guess, but I have fallen in love with Sarah J. Maas's work, and so I am thrilled to get into this series, and because I have been looking for a longer series, and I think this one is gonna be it. So this is hopefully the first on my TBR that I'm going to get to. Next, this one really should have been on my October, but I was talking to my dad, and we were just kind of like chilling and talking about stuff, talking about books, and we were talking about spooky books and stuff, and we were talking about my obsession as a teenager for Stephen King and all things Stephen King, and he asked me which was my favorite Stephen King book, and that without a doubt is Pet Sematary, but comes in as a close second is Misery. And I like old school Stephen King. I have not read a lot of his newer stuff, but this does come as a very, very close second for me. I don't know if you guys have seen the movie. It's super old, like 80s, I guess, maybe 90s. I don't know. But Kathy Bates is in the movie, and she's awesome as always in this. But so this is about an author who gets into a car accident, gets like really beat up, really messed up, and he is rescued by this woman who turns out is a fanatic fan. And let's just say you can see the axe. Let's just say it does not exactly work out for him in this book. I'm pretty sure that he could have fared better with anybody else. So yes, he's out in the middle of nowhere in this cabin with this fanatic fan, of his, and yeah, it's pretty bone chilling, I guess. This isn't like I would say like a scarier one. That's why I chose to pick this one back up instead of Pet Sematary, because I don't know if I'm ready to dive into something that's spooky again. But yeah, I just thought I would pick up an old one that I haven't read since high school and read it again, see if it still has like, you know, that thrill for me, I guess. Maybe I'll get back into Stephen King after this. I don't know, but like I was super into him, and when my dad asked me that question, we're like talking about all the books. I was like, man, I should go back and read some of these because they were my favorites. Like it's really hard to choose one because like I love The Green Mile. Like I said, I love Pet Sematary. I love what is it? Open Window is that what it's called? Secret Window, something like that. But anyways, I'm gonna reread this one at some point in November. So yes, Stephen King, Misery, oldie but a goodie. And if you have not watched the movie, I would say totally try and find it somewhere. Not sure where you'd find this, but yes. Next, I haven't been reading my Owl Crate books as like exactly as they come here lately. I have really been like putting them off, but this one I am super excited about. I have read around that it does start off slow, but if you keep with it and you get past like the first 20%, it's so worth it. And I just reading the synopsis of this one just really seems right up my alley. It's super interesting to me. And not to mention, it is set in my dream school, which was UNC Chapel Hill. I did not apply to it because my math scores weren't that high, and I am not a good tester. I was very smart. I was fifth in my class, but I don't know. I get really nervous about stuff like that, and it was a very big school. So I didn't apply to it, but it was my dream school. I still love everything about Chapel Hill and that whole area in North Carolina, which is around where I'm from. So that's super cool. When I was reading the synopsis, I'm like, no way. Like, what? So this is about a girl who goes to UNC Chapel Hill, and there's like Arthurian magic in this, and I can't really remember exactly. I'm trying not to be that person who like is not prepared. I swear I was prepared for this video, and then it just kind of like left my brain. I have absolutely no clue why it left my brain. Lots of stuff does not stay anymore. Let's just say I'm exhausted. I'm ready for a break. Anyways, so this is about a secret society of so-called legend-born students who hunt demons, and then there's a mysterious teenage mage who calls himself a Merlin. So I just think this will be super cool. There's magic. There's Arthurian legend. There's UNC Chapel Hill. I don't even care if it starts off slow. I just hope it lives up to the hype that I'm building it up to, because I am very excited about it, and it looks so flippin' awesome. I'm very excited. And how gorgeous is this cover? I've already gushed over it in my Owl Crate. Well, I guess you will see me gush over it in my Owl Crate unboxing, which is coming up. But yeah, I'm very excited about this one. Next, I have the last in the Percy Jackson, the Olympians series. I have been back reading through them, and I took a break for a month or two on this series, so I am going to finish it up this month, hopefully. I tend to go through these really fast, so hopefully I will get through this one fast, and then I can eventually start with the spin-off series of this series. I have so many series I want to read right now. It's really sad. So yes, The Last Olympian. Let's tie up this whole story with Percy Jackson and Luke and what is happening with Kronos. And yes, I want to know, because I never did get to this one. Sad story, I know, but now we'll be prepared when Disney does come out with their series. I would not watch that series that I've read this first. So yeah, excited to finish off the series because I never got this far last time. So yay for that. Not sure why I didn't. And you can tell because all the other books are like paperback, and like this one's hardback because this one's my husband's. And that's why I haven't read it. I mean, I just didn't have it. So, yes. And then last on my list, it is in the mail, on its way, taking forever, but when it gets here, I'll read it. It is called The Lovely War, and it is based, from what I can tell, mostly in World War I. And there are two sets of lovers who meet and fall in love during this while the men are going off to war, and it's actually being told during World War II by the goddess Athena. So no, not Athena, Aphrodite, the goddess of love. Excuse me. And if I go back and this is super wrong, I am so sorry. When I'm editing, hopefully I'll catch it and fix it. Because like I said, and I'm filming this at night after a full day of work. So please don't crucify me. But if I'm not mistaken, it is being told to her two lovers, which is her husband and which is the god of war. Y'all, I have flippin' read Percy Jackson. At least those parts of Percy Jackson are accurate. I can't remember. But anyways, it is being told by her. So I just think that's like, who thinks to write a book like that? Like, I don't know. So I'm very like, hey, I'm going to write a book about love, but told by a goddess's perspective, but it's based in real life, in real times. So I think that's cool. I'm very excited about it. I have watched some pretty good videos on it. It has been suggested by a few different people that I follow, so I'm excited about that one. Like I said, it's in the mail. Hopefully it will get here by the end of November. It should, but it's taking a while. Not sure what's going on. But anyways, so those are my 5 books for November. I have many more that I have sitting on my rolly tray cart, and I can't seem to decide which ones to read in which order. So yeah, maybe I'll make that a video. You guys can just tell me which ones to read next. But anyways, those are my 5 books for November. I'm very excited. Hopefully I get through them all with a break in the middle of November. And we'll catch you guys next time.